Oh, ladies and gentlemen, just a tag team today. McGraw's tag team in the world. Whew. Let's get into it. Chris McGraw, how we doing today?
It's been a busy day.
You tired?
A little bit.
Think about if you had done a hot yoga with us.
Yep, that's why I didn't do it. I got home at 8 or 9 o'clock last night, and I was like, there's a mat in Pepsi's closet. I grabbed the yoga mat, and I'm like, I'll buy a ticket. And then I thought about it. I'm like, man, if I get up at 7.
Fuck me, I forgot the screen thing, but we'll get that later.
If I got up at 7, and then I got up, and then I ran, and I went to hot yoga, and I went from hot yoga to do landscaping, I'd probably be out of my bed right now, and you wouldn't be able to get me up. I was like, that's just too much.
So the boys today, Chris McGraw said it best. I like to kind of pack my shit in a little bit too much.
You like to put 97 things. You like to put 97 things on the schedule and get to all 97.
Oh yeah, I am a guy who likes to use every last hour. So last night went to bed at 10:30. Woke up today at 6:40.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. 8 hours.
I've had such vivid, weird dreams lately. It is insane. Last night, what did I have? I had
a Fight Club.
No, I had a dream. I had to get a colonoscopy, and Dad was there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I didn't get the colon. I had to it was like
because you haven't had one yet, so you can't imagine what it is.
There you go. Hey, good call. We can all think about it, but woke up at 6:40. Lauren was snoring like she was not getting up at all.
A wild wildebeest day.
And Chris and I had a wonderful 5-mile run. Then I went to hot yoga, which was in core powered. So sometimes they're really good. Like we did this one workout, and this lady was like whooping our ass. Today the lady felt like she was just going through
the motions.
She was doing a Patrick McGraw tax return on April 15th, just doing the motions, baby. Running through the motions, and I was like, "Come on, lady,
we're not getting this return done today. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, don't have to worry about it. Don't have to work too hard." So, Lauren, I could just see in Lauren. Lauren was even sweating. We're in a hot yoga, and the bee is not sweating. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coated toes to head, just in sweat, and she's just over there like doesn't even look like she's been in a workout at all. And then the boys go and do some landscaping. So by the time we got home, it was 2 o'clock.
my clothes were. Just as drenched from landscaping as from running. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was. You did a lot more because I had to go to the.
It was warm out there.
And then got home, and the wife and I are in the midst of potentially purchasing a home.
Potentially.
And she, like Chris said,
had all these plans printed out.
She was on me like. Fly on shit, ladies and gentlemen. I was getting it. And we are going back and forth on if we have to remodel, where would we live. I don't want to spend money on an apartment. She doesn't want to live in the basement. Totally fair.
Sounds like Margaret's house. Here you come.
And then we threw out the idea. Pepsi would sleep on the couch. We'd sleep in your side room.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Lauren would live at her dad's for 3 months. We came down to Lauren said, I'm going to sleep upstairs. And when you have to do the floors, you could just move the bed out of there. And so that won.
Fair enough.
So yeah, it's exciting. It's scary. It's the amount of money, ladies and gentlemen, that you have to put into a home these days. Woo! It's just pucker butt cheek time. Pucker butt cheek time.
Yes.
You got to pucker your butt cheeks when you want to buy a house.
Did you have a vision board all ready for you?
It felt good. Sometimes got to enjoy. Last night I had some beers.
So her vision board was ready for you is what you're saying.
Oh, I was being told. This is, ladies and gentlemen, if I am still married this time next year, we've made it through one of the hardest things.
If that house is still there and he's still living in it.
I was jokingly, but I thought about this. There was a guy in Florida, him and his wife. He sold his business. His wife was an accountant, and so she was making good money. And they bought their dream home in Florida, and they pretty much gutted it. And they had to live in a room above their garage. And it was a money pit. It's like that. You've seen the movie Money Pit.
Yeah.
It was a money pit.
I'm shocked.
Pat wants to do that. Come on over.
I'm shocked by that. Like, it befuddles me that you would like gut the whole entire thing at once. Like, in my head, I would piecemeal it. Like, I would be like, okay.
Okay, so so you're on Lauren's side on this one. I think we have the house open. Everything is wide open. We don't have anything in it. Fucking go to work.
Well, I'm thinking like most of the stuff that I'm going to bring there, like at this stage, if I were to get a house at this stage, I probably would discard my mattress and get a new one. I'd keep the couch. The couch is lovely. I love the couch.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd keep the couch, but like most everything else is like I'm going to get myself anyway. So like I would start with some of like the things that I'm not too worried about, like get rid of, maybe redo the kitchen starting off with, or redoing the bedroom and whatnot, and going from there. Like, especially if you're getting like a house with like 2 or 3 bedrooms, I'm like, okay, I can get a bed, like I could keep this bed, and then when I want to finally get my bed in my room, I get to the upstairs, we get the upstairs the way I want it, the master bedroom the way I want it. I move my stuff in there, toss it. It's like the first thing I do, and I sleep in another room for a couple weeks, like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever. Move up in that room. Then I start doing the other bedrooms, and then go from there. Like, if I have like 3 bathrooms, I don't take out all 3 bathrooms at once.
No. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
So, again, if we buy this, ladies and gentlemen, maybe we'll do a little. We'll do some remodel YouTube stuff on it.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, no, we won't do that. Don't you worry. We'll send you some.
We should if we're gonna.
We'll send you.
We should do.
We're not going to give you any. We're not giving you any. We'll give you some shorts into what Peter's remodeling, but we're not going to give you any advice or anything of how to do stuff because we're idiots.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe that won't look good because when the house falls apart.
Remember that time you took a video of us
painting?
Painting. And
you motherfuckers on the internet were so. American Pro painters can't ever have to use tape. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, could you imagine you put something else out there like you're cutting drywall? And they're like, you jabronis, you measured and you drew a line on there. No, you just cut the goddamn what?
So no, you're right. But no, here. So my thought would. So I already kind of figure out how I would.
Or they'd be backseat quarterbacking you and being like, hey man, you put the stove there. What kind of moron are you? I'd put it on the other side in the sink here, and you'd be like, why'd I put this on the internet for people to see?
You know what's tough? I'm not thick-skinned either. Yeah, so it would be very hard. I hate when we get comments. It's like I'm not thick.
I would probably giggle at them.
Oh yeah, so you're better, but you don't care what people say. I'm a little more sensitive, as they would say in the world. No, so I was thinking we would because there's not going to be a lot of major renovation upstairs. Minus we do the floors, going to paint. I want to put ceiling fans in the 2 bedrooms. But I want to remodel the bathroom up there.
So this is obviously people in TV land on YouTube are going to be like, what the hell? Why are you guys talking about? But since your lease technically isn't up until the end of September, point. Right?
Yeah.
And you're hoping to close on September 1st. Do you get that person in immediately to do the floors upstairs so that
I don't want to paint. I want to paint first. That's what Lauren said. Why can't we just get the floors done? You don't want to fucking paint.
Oh, but then you can't. Well, you can't. You want to paint yourself because you don't want to pay somebody.
Yeah.
And ipso facto, in September you're not paying anything, and you're not paying anything for the first half of October. So.
Oh no, I'm going to be working in the evenings. Like when I come home, we'll get home at like 9:30, and Lauren's going to put me to work for a couple hours. Yeah. No, life's going to suck. No, I wouldn't expect you guys to do that. But on the weekends after tax season, there might be a couple times that. But yeah, no,
I'll be out of town for most of the end of October.
Yeah,
it's not a joke.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm
going to Portland.
You son of a bitch.
Maybe I'll go to Fort Myers.
Maybe I just don't buy a house.
Maybe you just get on. How about this? October 16th.
What's the point, ladies and gentlemen?
October 16th, I'll pay for your ticket down to Fort Myers, and we just go to Fort Myers.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if I tried to? Oh, Lauren wants this done.
We'll have a getaway bag here for you.
November 1st.
You'll be sleeping here.
But think about it. Thanksgiving could be a really nice one this year.
It could.
You have a nice little driveway to put your car in. Come over about 2:00.
I'll do street parking.
I'll do street parking.
Do street parking for the older people in the family.
And then you and me will throw the old pit fire in the back there. We'll smoke. We can smoke it on the Traeger. Chris and me are trying to figure out how to get the Traeger to.
Oh God! I remember when I bought that for you, Dad. The guy was kind and brought it to the garage for Dad or something in the backyard, and I looked at this thing and I'm like, it's about as big as it's in a box as big as my island over here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't carry this in by myself. So I think Pepsi was home. And I'm like, there's no way me and Pepsi are doing this. So I get Pepsi to roll it. Dad had that old shopping cart in the backyard. So Pepsi chuck it into the shopping cart. I roll it to the front. We carry it up the stairs. I'm like, there's no way I'm wrapping this thing because there's not enough wrapping paper in the world to wrap this thing. So I go and get my blanket from my room and just cover it. I'm like, you can't open that until tomorrow, Peter.
That's fucking hilarious.
That thing was ginormous.
Dude, I hope we can find the master lock key on that.
You have to get some bolt cutters, baby.
Yeah, but I think it's got to be on one of the Elmwood Park keys.
I mean, we could take. There's some key.
Yeah.
There was some keys on. I don't know if they're on there.
This is great podcasting, by the way. But
yeah.
No,
Talking about your future house.
Potential, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna see one tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Sweet home Chicago. The other nice thing is we back up right into. I think there's no alley. I don't have an alley. I think I back right up into the park.
That's not good.
You don't think?
Well, having no alley is not the worst thing in the world. The only bad thing is come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday or Tuesday night,
job.
some old bitch is gonna have to roll his fat ass
Pepsi.
out.
You know what I think about? Pepsi's gonna be
Rolling your garbage cans down the driveway.
He's gonna be shoveling my driveway for me. Pepsi, get your butt on down here. I still can't believe I gave Mom.
Hey, Pepsi, you got keys to Osceola? Yeah, why? Yeah, get over there and mow that lawn, baby.
He's like, you own the place.
I own you. Yeah, get your ass over there.
About it. I'm gonna need you to get Elmwood Park.
I'm gonna need you to
it's like Harlem. If you could get the lawnmower on
the bus to Elmwood Park and then back over
that way would be great.
You can just roll on. You can roll it on over to Chris's place and.
Oh, people have no idea what the hell we're talking about,
Nope.
but that's fucking hilarious. No, Lauren's gonna have to. She's gonna have to do a boy job and do the garbage. I can roll them out in the morning. You know what I was also thinking about? So when we commute. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this beautiful Saturday night. As Chris and I just catch up a little bit, we don't always have to take one car. You could just come and park in my, and so we can switch the car off.
Yeah.
So then we're taking the most fuel efficient car.
Yeah, the one that's going to break down in about 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a new car at some point, but we're not going to be able to.
How does Lauren feel about not being able to get a new car now?
She knows for 2 years she can't get a car now. At least 2 years. All right, let's get into it. Last week, we already talked last week. Dude, I always forget how much I actually like listening to our podcast. You know who I don't like listening to on our podcast?
Joe Keneally.
No, fuck Stick McGee over here.
Pat, speak up for yourself, please.
It wouldn't be any different. This is how he talks. No joke. Ladies and gentlemen, for people who watch every single week who are 40 or 50 views and have to put up with Pat Lynch, I don't know how he doesn't know how to do this.
This feels more comfortable for him. I don't get it either.
You and me come through crystal clear. Joe Keneally, crystal fucking clear. Dipshit fucking McGee over here. No, I was gonna light his fucking ass up today.
You know.
Dude, I was pissed. I was running on Thursday. And I was doing my last 2 miles.
Through the hell of.
It was fucking miserable. And I was it was actually driving me to run faster because I wanted to fucking find him and punch him in the face.
Maybe you got to get him a new microphone, one that picks up more of the sounds and everything. I think. Keep talking. Pat. You suck, Pat. I have nothing for you. This is the Peter McGraw bitch hour, and all of a sudden now Chris is on the bitch hour. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's some kind of microphone, or maybe you get them.
I was thinking we get the arms.
I was thinking
because everybody, and then you just put it, and then I fucking shove it in his throat.
That's fair. The other thing I was thinking,
or you get him the little clip things.
That was what I was looking at too.
Those are fucking expensive, I think, though.
I looked up a couple of those things, and I'm like, the clip things look kind of cool, but I'm like, I don't know how this would work with like us and whatnot, and like static and moving around and whatnot. Because we're all kind of a little bit. Pat's not too bad. Pat's not too fidgety, but the rest of us are. Like we're always like, very expressive with our hands and
yeah. That's why maybe get the little fucking. The arm, we hook it up to your couch and we arm it over this way.
Yeah, like right underneath the headrest. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I do like that idea.
And then you just arm it and then you can move it. And
Anchor down.
It's just a little bit more work. But, so last week, the boys go to PRB for their 5-year anniversary. Went there yesterday, Chris. Talked to John.
I saw the text message this morning. I'm like, what in the hell is going on?
We're going there July 6th to get our mugs. and I get our chippies. It's okay because we don't have to work the Tuesday.
True, but
So-
we just have to be up at a reasonable time.
To work out and then
Get to the airport.
Yep. But he was super nice. We had a 15-minute conversation. He told me kind of how he was thinking he was going to do the mug wall. They had a construction guy in who's going to, and it seems like it's going to be a pretty cool idea.
Oh, cool.
Their Parrot Bay was on fire last night, but the new one, the page turner, was like, I would do this one over the page turner, I think, but it was way better. So, and then again, happy Father's Day, belated Father's Day to all the fathers. Lauren and I went to a brewery with her dad and brother, and not only did I not like the beer at all, my burger was dog shit.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
undercooked.
You did tell me that. You did.
Oof, was it? I am a cook that shit all the way through, motherfucker. Do not give me smushy burger. And it was. I was
Trying to remember what we did last Sunday.
You did.
Because we went shopping, and we were out and about.
So Lauren and I saw that the house that we're gonna see again tomorrow.
Yep.
The reason I got to see it again is, and this is why I can't drink too much tonight, is I need to be more clear-headed. I was a bit hungover.
A bit foggy.
You and me worked out.
Yeah, we went to. Oh yeah, we came home. Oh, that's right. Ryan was here. We went and worked out. You dropped me off because you went to go see the house. Then you came back and picked me up.
We went to Mariano's.
Did we do anything else after that, or did we just do Mariano's? Because when I got back, Pepsi was already here.
Yeah,
it was
2 o'clock when I picked you up.
Yeah, so
and then I had to drive out to.
Oh, Natty Ice was here for a little bit. That's what it was. She came by for a little bit, and we were doing some stuff.
Putting some stuff away. We got to also figure out, we might have to do on July 6th, we might have to do a second podcast. And then you're going to have to upload it. I'm going to have to do it that night, too.
Oh, that weekend.
Or we could try to do a podcast at PRB outside.
You'd have to have like all
Or
the
we're going to have to try to bring a podcast stuff to Disney World. We're going to have to try to do on Saturday night.
Or Pat can just let him and Joe in on.
He's not here, isn't he?
Well, they can do it sometime during the week then, when we're not here.
Yeah, but somebody's got to upload it.
Oh, that's a Monday problem. The laptop's there. That's a Joe Keneally problem. I'll tell him how to
you
do
could
it.
also, I'll have my laptop out there. So
Yeah, but they would have to have the SIM cards here, so you'd have to get the SIM cards.
No, but you'll be here Sunday, so you could get it to me Sunday,
Yeah.
and then I could work on it.
Yeah, I'd be home Sunday, so I could get that done. That wouldn't be that difficult.
I don't know.
We'll have to think about it. We'll have to brainstorm for the next.
Or is it going to be the first time? And that's going to be 300 though. So 300. Do we want to fuck up? Because wait, no, this is 299. No, next week is 300.
The July 4th. Oh, July 4th, baby!
250 is 300.
Yeah, you like that?
How the fuck did we come up with that one?
And then maybe we take a week off and give the people a break.
They could be like, well, really think if we want to continue after 300. 300 is a big number.
300 with no monetization. You like that, people? You're getting free content. Wait until we start putting the MeUndies ads in these bad boys.
I actually love doing this. It doesn't. It's like.
No, I'm just messing around.
No, I'm just saying I enjoy the shit out of this, and it's a good kind of like a block for us. Like, truly, if any of us get Alzheimer's, you just play this shit. You'll know every week since you were 20 something, right?
Why is that one kid mumbling all the time?
Yeah, who the fuck is that idiot who doesn't know how to talk into a mic? But yeah, so we had a great time. PRB's 5-year anniversary was an awesome time. One to enjoy. We had a bunch of buddies out, people we haven't seen in a long time. It was honestly a really good time.
You got home in a reasonable time, I think, too. Yeah,
just drank just too many different beers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So can't do that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't. And Max, welcome back. Maximus is taking over the streets of Chicago. He's actually coming tonight with the little ones.
Oh, nice.
We get to meet Gus, and we've met Gus once. I don't think we've ever met his daughter.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to think of his daughter's name.
If he keeps getting lippy, I'm gonna have to send his ass back to Seattle though.
Yeah, he's a little lippy. Wait, what's his daughter's name? Do you remember?
Nope.
No clue.
No.
At least I got Gus. It's one of the two. I don't even. Well, let's think. Miguel's daughter's name is Roseanne or Rosalie.
Rosalie, okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
You're on it.
Hey, now she's the cutest little kid. She's probably the only cute little kid out there that I would deal with. All right. Let's get a little last week's news. Start this week off, Chris McGraw.
Terrific.
Let's see if I can stump you with a few things here. This one I thought was great. I'm like, fuck yeah. The Senate has actually done something. In a rare bipartisan move, the Senate on Tuesday voted to limit President Trump's war powers by directing him to remove U.S. forces from the conflict in Iran. As of last night, we bombed Iran again, and I thought I had saw this article, and Pat,
You're $2 short of the pass to get on the CTA there.
and again this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when I was looking at articles, the U.S.-Iran relations were a little bit cooler. World Cup restrictions. The U.S. government will allow Iran's national team to enter the country for 2 days before its World Cup match against Egypt on Friday, easing previous restrictions. It marks a notable shift after weeks of uncertainty. I don't know if that happened. God willing, it did.
Well, they played last night. And they tied with Egypt, so they have to hope for some kind of miracle of I don't know what they didn't mention in the article, but if something happens today for them, they could make it into the knockout rounds.
And knockout rounds means you win and lose.
You're winning. You lose and you're done. Yikes. Win or go home.
Cool. Guess who's the new who has the most powerful supercomputer now?
Oh, I saw something on this and I can't think of it. Nope, I'm out. You've stumped me.
China has clinched the top spot on a list of the world's most powerful supercomputers.
Nope, I saw something else then because I did not know.
Overtaking the U.S. for the first time since 2017.
Good for China.
Do you remember from the 90s a toy called Beyblades?
Yeah, Beyblades, the little things that you like spin and they would like knock into each other. They made a TV show about it.
Wow, that's crazy that you remember that.
Yeah.
In Asia, they've made a comeback. They are super popular, like insanely popular now. People go and they'll go drinking and they'll play Beyblade. Like they have bars that are Beyblades bars. And people will just go there and
you get like it's like you like spin these like things on tops, and whoever's like stops spinning is the loser.
Or would you try to knock each other around?
Yeah, or like if you're stopped spinning, you lose. Yeah, I see. Oh yeah, I have to listen,
ladies and gentlemen. That has surprised me that Chris McGraw got that. That's pretty cool.
I knew it.
AI warning. For years, the biggest fear about artificial intelligence was that it might take your job. Now, U.S. officials and their intelligence partners have a more urgent concern.
Taking your identity.
AI models are just months away from being capable of launching cyber attacks powerful enough to overwhelm governments and major companies.
Oh, terrific!
That's why. Well, and that's
why Bernie Sanders wants to reel it in.
Reel it in, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we might be past that possibility. But they also talk about Anthropic. You're getting like the baby version of Anthropic. Like you're not getting the full scale. Like I'm
going to get the full scale. What is it? OpenAI or the OpenAI one that's government first come like thing. I got that ID me login for the EFTPS. They're gonna let me get that full on version of it.
And the U.S. administration is told Anthropic not to give the full version to any other country. So yeah, AI is.
And then Anthropic's gonna be like, in the illustrious words of our founder Pepsi McGraw, lick my balls.
They have not. The administration and because Pete Hegseth wants this so bad so he could just fuck up the world. He's actually a really not great person, PJ. People, I think one of our highest ranked generals just called it quits.
Oh, nice.
Because he, or maybe one of our most decorated. He was the last guy out of Afghanistan. He locked the doors on the way out. He called it quits this week because he won't say it out loud, but what they're thinking is like, he's not like a lot of these people don't like what they're seeing. Like they're like people who've earned promotions but are either female or a certain ethnicity, and he's saying no. He's just kicking them out. Like, no, you're not getting it.
Well,
like instead of it being on merit, he's seeing black or DEI and say no, and so he's doing like the reverse opposite of.
I saw something a while ago, and maybe it was just I made it up or somebody mentioned it in passing, but like this, like Pete Hegseth was like doing like the army training thing or something, and he couldn't do like the push-ups or something. They were ripping on him or something like that.
He did do a shit ton of like. The worst part though is I could be
talking on my ass. Yeah. Like I heard like he just like it was like he was doing some like Army Ranger test or something, and he didn't do very well on it.
He was doing or they took a video of him bench pressing, and they show him struggling on a set of one of the, and they don't mention that he had done like 40 something before that.
Oh, they just showed the one.
Yeah, the one where it was like he like had the most cockeyed, shitty, and it's like you can't do that. Like, so then there's no like now
There's no context, and everybody's just thinking he's a weakling. And
yeah,
whatnot.
so you're trying to fucking and it's
They're
like
muddying the
that's
waters.
not fair.
Yeah.
You got to do it both ways. You got to be fair, even if you got to give it to him. You got to say, hey, he did 44 of these, and his last set was shit, and he should have had somebody spot him.
That was like I saw an article where like I guess like Trump was giving a speech at like the Washington Mall or something, some mall out in Washington, an outdoor rally, and like by the time he came on, like droves of people were walking out. I didn't go. They said there's like videos of it. They didn't put any videos in the article I read. I'm like, is that really true, or is it like it was like past the point of like most people were just like they were tired, they'd been there all day. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like
his like world's like America's Fest or something. I've heard it is not done just because it's had a lot of problems, so it's not doing very well. And I did hear that he had said that there was 40,000 people there, and then people have talked about there's maybe a couple thousand. But again, neither side wants to be realistic about it.
no, and I know that like they did mention the article. They were trying to mention that, but also be like. Trump also like puts high stock into like these rallies and like the numbers at rallies. So if like you mention a rally not being highly attended, everybody gets very defensive. It's like no, it was really good. Everybody was cheering, and it's like, well, you can be honest. Like I mean, like sometimes people just don't show up. Like
and also, hey, bud, not everybody loves you. Like I think you've kind of really burned some bridges. So maybe just be realistic. He's the reason he has kind of tapered back on Iran. He doesn't want to be the president that starts the next depression. And there's real fear that this continues. It's going to lead to a depression.
Oh, he doesn't want to be like George W.
George
W. with Iraq?
Whoever who was the president when they, the depression, I think it was Hoover? I could be wrong.
I know FDR was there.
He took over from whoever.
Yeah, and I don't think it was...
It wasn't Hoover.
It wasn't
Grover, maybe. Grover.
It wasn't Taft.
I'll look it up.
Woodrow Wilson was during World War I. Maybe it was
Hoover.
Taft.
Or Grover.
Hoover was after FDR.
All right, let me see.
And Grover Cleveland was in the middle. It was like in the early 1900s.
President during Depression.
I'm going with
Hoover. Herbert Hoover was the president of the United States in the Great Depression, which began in 1929.
Get the fuck out, really?
He is one of the
Eisenhower was the one that came after. That was my fault.
You don't want to be the Herbie Hoover.
That's fair. Yeah, I skipped. I forgot Eisenhower was after FDR, not Hoover.
And then my last one here. This is how crazy the news has been. So we've had the Iran stuff. World Cup is big news. Montreal shooting.
Not hear about that.
Not at all. A gunman opened fire in Montreal on Monday, killing at least 2 people in what appears to be a targeted attack on police. The brazen daylight shooting happened in the city's most popular borough and ended after a shootout with the suspect, who was also killed.
Those fucking crazy French Canadians.
But I'm saying that, like, not even headline news.
I heard about that the double earthquake in Venezuela.
Oh shit! Yeah,
that crushed their capital.
1,400 people have been. You know what? I apologize. That's huge news. 1,400 people.
It was 1,400. The last.
Yeah, it was 200. I just looked today when I was doing a little bit of work. 1,400 was the last count they had.
I saw.
1438.
I saw it in the morning that it happened. I read a little bit about it, and then I came back a little bit later, and they said like 140 people confirmed, and then. You're just like, and now it's like 10 times what you told me. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You see some of the videos and you just see buildings fucking just collapsing.
It's wild. Like on YouTube every once in a while, I get this guy who does like some geography stuff, which is really interesting. He talks about like how like certain countries are. Like he was talking about one of the countries that he just talked about was Haiti. And Haiti, like their main capital, like Haiti, like back in like the early 1700s, they took all like the trees down, like they because that was their way of generating heat and everything. So
that makes sense. Yep.
So like when hurricanes come in, there's nothing to block the hurricanes. So like all the rainwater goes in, It erodes the soil away.
Oh, yeah, fucks it all up.
It screws everything up because there's no trees to absorb it. You look at the way their capital city is built, because it's like a bit like Haiti's like a big mountainous area, and then the Dominican Republic is just like a straight like tropical area. So they got like houses on top of houses on top of houses built into a mountainside, and they're like in that like they're on like this epicenter for like hurricanes and earthquakes. So like no wonder these people are getting like 2,000 people injured or like dead and injured, is because you have like a mountain and you have like you have a house here, you have a house slightly back a little bit higher, house slightly back a little higher. They're just like on top of each other, but just like slanted down, and the top ones start coming down. They're all coming down after you. If you're at the bottom of that,
yeah, good luck.
If you're at the bottom of that pyramid, forget about it.
It's crazy. Haiti was in the World Cup.
Yeah,
I didn't realize Haiti was it recovering a little bit, because they've had some real issues.
I have not heard anything about it. I mean, it's just wild. There was just some crazy things about like that. Like they have like a little island, Tortuga, I think it is. That's like one side is like just all mountains. You can't like get to it on that side, and the other side, pirates would like. There's like sandy beaches, so the pirates would like come out, rob Spanish boats, and then go back into this little island and then defend that little part of the island because you couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Just a while. Yeah, I had no idea about that.
But I didn't realize Venezuela was anywhere near earthquake situation. And then you watch those buildings, they have like if you look at that video about Haiti, like they'll tell you about like there's like I think it's either Central America fault line and the North American fault line, or like the Caribbean fault line and the North American line, and they go the opposite direction. And then when they get kind of caught, they start to like do that, and that's why they like allow those South American countries like just get rocked.
Venezuela, like Haiti, all these places get rocked with earthquakes because they're right on that fault line.
No, thank you. Yeah, just very sad that happened. Damn it, I had another one that I wanted to talk about that was bigger news, but I think Japan also had another earthquake.
They did it the same around the same time as them, but it wasn't as bad, and there's no tsunami alert. That's the wild thing about Japan. Like if they get like a heavy earthquake, they have to like immediately like figure out they're gonna have a tsunami coming through, because that could just like wreck their whole entire island.
Yikes. All right. And then the Chicago stuff going on. We found out Brandon Johnson's an idiot and doesn't know how to bid on a new business.
Yeah, 3.3 billion, baby.
I think it was three.
The guy's got it for 2.5, right? And it was $800,000.
2.3, and I think it was 8. Yeah, so it'd have been 3.1. I think it was something. It was something silly. And so in the city of Chicago, the worst deal that's ever happened for a municipality was the Mayor Daley sold the parking meters. The parking meters have come up for sale. Somebody wants to buy them for billions of dollars. They offered it to the city of Chicago, and our mayor bid $3 billion on it or something like that, and smartly decided to walk away from it. A New York company came in and said, "Okay, we'll buy it for 3.2
or 2.5."
I'm sorry, 2. Something.
Yeah.
So, and so they got it for $800 million less than what we were offering. I think it's still held up. I don't think the city council has taken it.
The city council's got to approve any sale, so they can say no, and this just goes back to I think it's Morgan Stanley or Merrill Lynch that owns them.
I don't know. It's
one of those banks out in New York that owns it.
So it's pretty ridiculous. And then in Chicago, the city is trying to find any way, left, right, and south, to tax the shit out of its citizens. It is trying to allow video machine, or gambling video machines in bars in Chicago. And the Bally's Casino, who just built a $1 billion casino downtown on the river, is fighting and is about to sue the city over it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's your local news for the days. If you're in the Chicagoland area, one of the best summer cities in the world, in my opinion. There you go. All right, Chris, a little feel good.
Yeah.
And then we're also the reason for the pregame tonight is tequila and taco, ladies and gentlemen.
Beer's gonna get ripped on margaritas.
Jackpot. All right, let's get a little feel good in our lives. All right, let's see here. 2 garden ornaments thought to be worthless concrete turned out to be Italian marble bust worth thousands. How the fuck are they get? That's crazy. Drones are saving hundreds of fawns from mower deaths in Germany. So I'm guessing these little fawns are hiding in the grass, and these big mowers are coming in and just fucking up fawn.
Wow,
that's insane. Can you imagine being one of those guys who just do whoosh? That would be awful. Hospitals open roof garden where critical care patients can enjoy the outdoors for hours with full care. That's pretty nice.
that is.
It's really nice. 370,000 acres of rainforest and granite peaks now protected in French Guiana.
Hell yes.
That's
you gotta
awesome.
Protect some of that nice
They have
stuff.
a beautiful picture with a little water. That's kind of cool as shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta protect some of that kind of good that nature stuff.
Firemen rushed a 5-year-old's fingertip to the hospital where she recovered and painted it. Thank you picture for them.
Nice.
Oh, let's see here. We gotta get some good ones here. $1 million makeover turns old railroad bridge into city's trendiest venue with the new view.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
kind of cool looking.
The bottom one there?
No, that one right there. Little.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so you could hang out and chill like a villain. Dude. The other thing is the weather. You see the weather in Europe? Sorry, this is not a feel good, but
I heard about France where they were having 100 like.
None of these motherfuckers have air conditioning. Maybe you're gonna start thinking about some air conditioning, ladies and gentlemen. But these people, and I think it was in France. They've had over 200 deaths from the heat.
Yeah, they had it over 100-degree days,
multiple.
5 or 6 days in a row.
Yeah, tell me.
And at nighttime, they were only getting down to the low 90s.
Tell me, climate change isn't changing. I don't know what's causing it, but there's some real shit going on here. Okay, let's see. 8 acres of rewilding complete along Santa Monica coastline. Is Stiller Beach only better? That's how you talk about how they ripped all those trees down in Haiti,
Yep.
in Florida, and New Orleans, and Georgia. All those, they took all they're called pine groves, I think, in front so they could have it's easier to get in and out. Those pine groves suck up water.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of our natural
prevents flooding and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, those trees and whatnot prevent flooding.
They're there for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. But we weren't that smart back then, so you just understand. Let's see here. Minnesota artist, mini art vending machine, has sold nearly 3,000 pieces of $1 art. That's kind of cool. I like that. Let's see here. Study finds many older adults will improve over time depending on their mindset.
Oh, okay.
So better mindset, better life. Sighting of elusive minor cat, a fitting reward for therapists rewilding their private land.
Oh, nice.
That's kind of cool. Humans may have always been able to regenerate body parts / scar tissue, or scar tissue just gets in the way. So we might have been able to regenerate body parts, but our scar tissue is fucking things up.
Way to go, scar tissue. You really jerks.
Man enjoys accidental time capsule after recovering a wallet he doesn't remember losing.
All right.
That's kind of cool. All right, last one here. Activist wins 10-year battle to ensure that child abuse is considered above all else in New York custody trials.
Hell yes.
That's kind of cool. All right, actually, last. Oh, this is kind of cool. Groundbreaking potential lupus cure sends patient into remission, allows dream to be fulfilled. Let's see what the dream is. It looks like it's climbing something. Or a genetic therapy, which is the new wave of medicine, I think. An uncurable autoimmune disorder, lupus. Blah 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 blah. What did she get to play? Blah blah blah. What the fuck? I just don't know what she did. Wait, what the hell did she get to? Didn't even tell me.
Oh, boo.
Oh, dream of skiing.
Oh, nice.
Fucking skiing.
That's still kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us. Well, I gotta finish this beer real quick. What are we doing?
Yeah.
If you ever do come to Chicago, you got to check out PRB and you got to check out Old Irving Brewery. We got some pretty good brewers in this city.
Not the biggest fan of Old Irving Brewing, but
Food wise, anything or
food wise is good. Beer wise, not my cup of tea.
I like but this one it's only in cans. The Bees are in Kaz is one of my favorites. And then PRB's beer is good.
Yeah.
And they just don't do food. So, but on that beautiful note, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like to subscribe, comment. Tell us if you like the two boys and fuck the other two. That's all we need to know. You know, is this more of a dual podcast? Chris McGraw looking a little tired. He had to talk a lot. He's not a really big talker.
This is well outside my comfort zone.
We want to wish America a happy birthday, even though we'll see you.
Yeah, we'll see you on the 4th, but that podcast won't come out until after the 4th.
But we want to wish our beautiful country a happy 4th, and have a great week. Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Joe, any closing words? No.
Pat?
Bye.